Hello, we're going to show you how we put together the kids chocolate shake. So it's a raw chocolate shake for kids. If you don't already know, raw cacao is one of the #1 superfoods in the world. It has so many benefits. It would be a great idea to go and look at it. Look at all the benefits it has. Some people kind of shy away from it, but we've been taking cacao for over a year now and we still love it. So first I'm going to show you how we do the kids shake, and then I will show you our super shake that we usually do. And remember, we have a lot of kids, so that's why there's a lot in here. So I have ice. I have about 4 cups of ice. And now I'm going to put a banana. If you don't like bananas, you can certainly put a different fruit or leave it out. But we really like banana. It gives it a great flavor. So we use banana. And then I'm going to put I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of almond butter. This is a raw almond butter that we get at Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's brand is a non-GMO brand, and so that's why we like the Trader Joe's. Plus, it's $5.99 compared to like 13 bucks for the stuff that is possibly GMO. So I'm gonna put in a ½ teaspoon of mesquite powder. Mesquite powder goes very good with cacao. Cacao has a lot of magnesium in it, right? It's magnesium. A lot of magnesium. It's a great source of magnesium, but without the mesquite has a lot of calcium in it, and so the calcium helps the uptake of magnesium. And so that's why we always have mesquite powder with the cacao. I'm going to put 2 heaping tablespoons of cacao powder, raw cacao powder. I am going to put, I think this is the first time the kids actually watched me make this, so hopefully they'll still drink it. I'm going to put in a regular measuring spoon, that's probably about 1 tablespoon of acai powder. And I am going to put about 1/4 of a teaspoon of spirulina powder. Spirulina is a complete protein. It's great to get into your system. There's other things such as chia and flax that are also a complete protein. So you want to get those into your diet if you're a raw foodist. And now I put a pinch of Himalayan sea salt. And now we're going to pause the video while I put water in this, and then we'll come back and show you how it mixes up. Alright, we're back. And I forgot an ingredient. That would be raw sugar. Now, I know some people aren't really into raw sugar, but you really need it to break down the ice. So this is the one recipe where I would say don't substitute. You don't want to put honey in there, it freezes. It's not going to mix up, it's not going to be sweet, it's not going to break down the ice. You really need a raw sugar. So I'm going to be putting in about 3/4 cup of raw, that wasn't completely full. So it's about 3/4 cup of raw sugar, and I had filled the water about an inch above the ice level, or the level of where everything was. So I filled it to where it was about an inch covering everything that I put into the blender. And now we'll mix it up. And that's all it takes. Now it's a chocolate shake, and the kids love this, and they're all standing behind the camera waiting for me to pour it. So I am gonna pour this for the kids, and we will be back in just a minute to show you how to make a super shake for adults. All right, we actually decided to come back and show you how it pours into the jar and put the kids in the video so that you can see them get their drink. They're all embarrassed. So this is, as you can see, it's like a thick smoothie. And they are very excited about, they love these. And I don't know why they like to drink it with a spoon, but they do. So they're all sitting here with spoons. But I make them wash it. So take a drink, everyone take a drink. Put the spoon down and take a drink. Alright, we'll come back and do the super shake. Alright, so now we're going to show you how to make a superfood shake. This is a shake that we have every morning. I'm going to show you Rigo's version. My version right now is just like the kids because of the pregnancy. I'm not taking the Mucuna or the Maca because they do have properties in it that will balance your hormones. They don't have hormones in it, but they do balance your hormones. And my hormones need to be out of balance right now. So I'm not taking it. Now, if you watch the shake for the kids, you'll see that I put all the ingredients on top of the ice. But I'm using a bullet this time, and so I'm putting the ingredients in first, and then I'll put the ice on top. We've noticed that if we do it the other way with either one, that it changes the taste of it. I don't know why, even putting in all the same ingredients, it changes it. So I have 1 full banana, 1 large tablespoon of almond butter. I'm gonna put a pinch of Himalayan sea salt. I'm gonna put about 1/4 of a cup of raw sugar. I'm gonna put 1/2 tablespoon of Mucuna. The Mucuna actually will help you repair and build muscle, and Rigo has been doing a new workout, and so that's why we're making this in the evening. We usually don't drink it in the evening because it gives you an energy boost. So I'm going to put 1/2 tablespoon of maca. A 1/2 tablespoon of acai powder. Now normally I would put a full tablespoon and it would be for me and Rigo, but because this is for only him, that's why I'm putting 1/2 tablespoon in each one. I'm putting 1/2 tablespoon of mesquite powder. I'm gonna put 1/4 teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon, not tablespoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of spirulina. And 1 heaping tablespoon of cacao powder. I am now going to put the ice on top of the ingredients. And so what you'll want to do is just fill it to about here. And now we're going to pause the video for a second. Alright, now we're going to put the liquid in. What we do for our super shake is we use a combination of teas. I have a reishi tea. This mushroom usually comes in a hard form, and we take a piece of it and grind it up in a coffee grinder. Then we put it in a tea bag and we put it out in the sun to make sun tea out of it. And then the other tea that we have here is a chaga tea. That comes in a powdered form, and we just put the powder in a tea bag, we put it in here, and again we put it into the sun. So I'm going to put half of the liquid. I'm going to be filling this liquid, or filling this all the way to the brim. So I'm going to fill half with reishi. And what's really interesting is we were in Kauai and we were on a hike and we found a ton of wild reishi. So I got half full of reishi mushroom tea, and then half full of chaga tea. Now if you don't have chaga and reishi, you can make this without the teas. You just add water instead of the teas. So we're gonna put the blade on and blend it. And there we go. That's Riho's Super Shake. And when I'm not pregnant, that's exactly what I drink as well. Now that I am pregnant, I just drink what the girls drink. So there we go.